Day, everyone. Today, our topic is about geologic time scale. Geologic time scale. Time span of Earth's past is so great that geologists use the geologic time scale to show Earth's history. The geologic time scale is record of the geologic events and the evolution of life forms. The Geologic Time Scale, or GTS, is a system of chronological dating that relates geological strata stratigraphy to time. It is used by geologists, paleontologists, and other earth scientists to describe the timing and relationships of events that have occurred during Earth's history. Geologic time is the extensive interval of time occupied by the geologic history of Earth. Formal geologic time begins at the start of the Archean Aeon 4 billion to 2.5 billion years ago and continues to the present day. Modern geologic time scales additionally often include the Hadean Aeon, which is an informal interval that extends from about 4.6 billion years ago, corresponding to Earth's initial formation, to 4 billion years ago. Geologic time is in effect that segment of Earth history that is represented by and recorded in the planet's rock strata. The geologic time scale subdivides all time into name units of abstract time called in descending order of duration, aeons, eras, period, epochs, and ages. The enumeration of those geologic time units is based on stratigraphy, which is the correlation and classification of rock strata. The fossil forms that occur in the rocks, however, provide the chief means of establishing a geologic time scale, with the timing of the emergence and disappearance of widespread species from the fossil record being used to delineate the beginnings and endings of ages, epochs, periods, and other intervals. One of the most widely used standard charts showing the relationships between the various intervals of geologic time is the International Chronostratigraphic Chart, which is maintained by the International Commission on Stratigraphy, or ICS. Cambrian Aeon. Single-celled and simple multicelled organisms first developed during the Precambrian Aeon. There are many fossils from this time because the sea-dwelling creatures were trapped in sediments and preserved. The Paleozoic Aeon is subdivided into three eras: the Paleozoic Era, Mesozoic Era, and the Cenozoic Era. An era is often divided into several smaller time spans called periods. For example, the Paleozoic Era is divided into the Cambrian, Ordovician, Silurian, Devonian, Carboniferous, and Permian periods. Paleozoic Era. The Mesozoic Era contains the Triassic, Jurassic, and Cretaceous periods as illustrated in Figure 3. It is often called the Age of the Dinosaurs because of its famous inhabitants. Mesozoic Era. The two periods of the Cenozoic Era are the Tertiary and Quaternary. A period is divided into an even smaller unit called an epoch. The Tertiary period of the Cenozoic Era is comprised of the Paleocene, Eocene, Oligocene, Miocene, and Pliocene. The Quaternary period of the Cenozoic Era includes the Pleistocene and Holocene recent epochs. Cenozoic Era, a period which began about 65 million years ago and continues into the present, is the third documented era in the history of Earth. The current location of the continents and their modern-day inhabitants, including humans, can be traced to this period. That ends our lesson. Thank you for listening and stay safe, everyone.